Hi guys, James here, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. In today's video guys, I'm so excited because I am unboxing a brand new subscription box. Now this is the Ice Cream Beauty box and it's all the way from the US, so I'm very surprised that it was actually shipped here to Australia. I do live in the most isolated city in the world, Perth, WA, Western Australia. And the most surprising thing is this only cost me $10 in shipping because other small indie brands from the US do cost quite a lot to ship all the way here to Australia. I know I've been quoted $120 in shipping, $80 in shipping, and that is the cheapest option that they give me in shipping. The express shipping is like $150. So I'm surprised I've got this. I'm excited. Let's open it up. I did actually subscribe to this for 3 months, so we'll do a playlist of me doing these unboxings, and then in a separate video I will be trying on all the items that I got in the box. So keep an eye out for those videos in the future. Again, I will make a playlist. Now before we get into this one, this is the monthly subscription box. This is the subscription box for July, and it costs me $29.99 US. All the prices I'll be saying will be in US dollars. Now I actually subscribed for the 3-month subscription deal, which did save me $3. Normally it would be $89.97, but I paid $86.97, and then I also used a discount code as well, which got me 10% off my first box, not the whole initial 3 months, just the first box, which saved me $2.90 off the first box. So all up I paid about $83. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now before we get into the video, I just want to tell you, in this box you will receive 5 to 7 beauty/skincare items every month. There's always an eyeshadow palette in every box every month, which is exciting. All items are full-size items, no deluxe or sample size items, which is great. A perfect box for makeup lovers, and it is free shipping if you're in the US, but international shipping is available. So I've been watching people unbox these on their YouTube channel for years and years. I also watch every Ipsy and every BoxyCharm, and I've always wanted to be able to get them. We can't get Ipsy or BoxyCharm here in Australia. There is like a third-party shipping where they would ship it to the third party, and then you have to pay for them to ship it to you. But the box ends up being like $250 by the time it actually gets to you, and it's usually like 6 weeks late, so you're always behind by everyone else. I'm not gonna lie, for this box I thought, okay, $10 shipping, I'm probably gonna have to wait 4 or 5 weeks to get this. That's why I only did a 3-month subscription, but it came really quickly. I know some people have got their videos up already, but only by a day. So the fact that I got this within the same amount of time frame as the people in the US is amazing. So enough talking, let's get straight into it. I've got my little box cutter here. Now I was gonna wear makeup for this video, but I have a lot of breakouts on my face. I've got one right here where it's a pimple right on the nostril area, in that gap, and it's really painful, so I just don't want to put any makeup on today. But I will do a try on video later on in the week using all these items, but most of the time I will be having makeup on, so maybe we can play with some items straight from the box as we unbox. But today is not the day. But this is what the box inside looks like. So you got all the little biodegradable little foamy things which protects the box. We do get a card in every box, which is great. It does tell you the prices for everything. And I'm really excited about this. Now remember, $30 US, or a bit less than that, $30 US is the guideline of this box price-wise. The first item we have is this little, I think it's an eyeshadow or highlighter. It looks like an eyeshadow. I think it's too grey to be a highlighter. Now this looks to be like an indie brand. A lot of these brands I probably wouldn't have heard of because, again, these are like small brands from the US. Now on the card list it does say it's a baked eyeshadow by Medusa's Makeup, and it retails for $14. Okay, $14 for a single eyeshadow is a little much, but it gives you a ton of product. Like this will last you for years and years. So let's do a little swatch of it. It is, not a big fan of baked eyeshadows or highlighter formulas, but the actual swatch of this, it's very pigmented. Look at that, really nice. On the finger it does feel a little bit dry, but that actually swatched really nicely. That is very pigmented. That's nice. I do like these smoky silvery shades, so I definitely will be using this in an eyeshadow tutorial coming up, maybe trying new products or just testing everything in this box. I know you do get an eyeshadow palette in this box every month, so I'll probably be playing more with the eyeshadow palette rather than this, but I definitely will be using that in the future. The next item we have is a little Chromello liquid eyeshadow. Oh, okay. Look at that. It looks like it's like in a packaging of like a little teddy bear. That is so cute. And now this retails for $20. It is a multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow by Shantaiko Beauty. I don't think I'm saying that right. I'll put the name on the screen. The description says, meet the showstopper for the season, encased in an adorable bear-shaped bottle, which is very cute. This enchanting multi-chrome shifts with every blink, an optical illusion that commands attention. Apply directly to the lid with the wand and let it dry. No need for base or powder. Make sure you keep an eye out for the full collection on the website. You get $10 off their latest 9 duochromes. So there must be 9 of these. This one says it's volume 1. I feel like we might be getting these all year. So if this is number 1 and there's 9, we might be getting one of these every month, which would be pretty cool. I haven't had the best luck with duochrome eyeshadows, just because I find when they dry down and I'm quite hooded, every time I blink it kind of like flakes off over time. But we are definitely going to play with this because I love a duochrome moment. And if this one works, then I know all the other ones, if we do get them in the future, will work as well. So I'm excited about this. It does say it is cruelty free. It does have a 12-month expiry date on it. This is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. And then you can see the duochrome like eyeshadow moment. Really, really cute. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. I love the color of this already. I love greens and bluish like shifts. So this is definitely up my alley. And if we do get more in the future, I'm really hoping we get like some purples and some blues and some pinks as well. That would be great. This is what the swatch looks like. Now I did do multiple swatches because it is quite liquidy. So I feel like this is one that if you want to get like a full coverage moment, you're going to have to let it dry down and then go over it a couple more times. I'm trying to show you the different shifts in it, but I don't know if it's really coming off. But it is very, very pretty and it doesn't smell, which is great. And again, this retails for $20. So with these 2 items, you've already got your money's worth out of this box. The next item we have is this little pink number. Oh, it's from Medusa's makeup as well. This is what it looks like. Now the packaging does kind of give me like drugstore, almost childlike makeup, but we're going to just overlook that. Now this is the Tiger Lily Halo Glow by Medusa's Makeup. Rare, radiant and wild. This glowing highlighter delivers a warm floral lip finish that's as bold as a blooming jungle bloom. As bold as a blooming jungle bloom. A soft focused sheen that flatters all skin tones. It's the glow of legends. When you wear this, you're not just glowing, you're blooming. Okay, do you know how many times I had to restart trying to read that? My dyslexia is just going to be tested every time I unbox one of these and read what it says off this card, but it's okay. It is completely sealed, which is great. I know no one's used it. It is vegan and cruelty free, so vegans, you can eat this if you do choose to. Oh, okay, I don't like the packaging on that. This is not what a highlighter looks like. This is more of a blush, but it says it's a highlighter. Now it is in the shade Tiger Lily. That is not a highlighter in my opinion. It did definitely say this is a glowing highlighter that delivers a warm floral finish. That looks like a straight up blush. Let's swatch it on the back of my hand. It's creamy. That is not a highlighter. Like I can see that it's like metallic and does have some sheen to it, but that to me is just a straight up blush. Very, very pretty, very pigmented. So we'll have to go light-handed on that. Definitely a color that I would use. I love peachy and pink blushes, so this is definitely up my alley, but I wouldn't call it a highlighter. And it doesn't have a smell, so that's nice. Now, it did come with this little cap. I don't know if I meant to put this cap on every time I've used it. Maybe I'll put it on for now, just to make sure it doesn't dry out before I use it again. But that is item 3. Now, it did say there could be 5 to 7 items. We only have 5 in this box, but that's fine. We have this little purple palette number. Now, this is what it looks like. Cheeky Rose Beauty. Okay, so this is another brand that I've never heard of. The packaging on this looks cheap, but it's actually very, very sturdy. Has a really good weight to it, and I love the color of this. Now, this is a 12 universal lip palette. Oh, I've never had a lip palette before. I've only ever used liquid lips or bullet lipstick, so this is pretty exciting. Made in China, vegan, cruelty free, has a 12-month expiry date on it. Again, vegans, you can eat this if you choose to. I don't know why you would, but there you go. This is what it looks like. Oh, that is very, very pretty. Very like pinky purple and rose like mauve tone colors. I love this. It does have a mirror. I'm not going to take the little plastic sleeve off because I never do, but it does have a mirror if you are wondering. This is very, very pretty. This is, yeah, I definitely will be using this. I'm excited because I have just been doing a lot of lip liners with a little like light lipstick in the center. So this is definitely something that I can use in the center of my lips just to lighten up the darker lip shades. So I'm very excited about this. It doesn't have a smell. A lot of like indie, not cheap makeup, but indie brands, their packaging has like the scent of really strong glue. But this packaging has a really good weight to it. And if I threw this, it would definitely like crack a skull or something like that. Not that I would, but that's how I describe items that have a good weight. So yeah, that is item number 4. And oh, that retails, sorry, I almost forgot. That retails for $22. That's not bad. That's pretty good for that many shades. Pretty happy with that price. All right, and then the last item is our little eyeshadow palette. Now, I'm excited because I always love a good eyeshadow. Eyeshadow and highlighters are my favorite part of makeup, and then blush and everything like that. But eyeshadow palettes are my favorite, so I'm excited that we get one every month. Let me just get a drink quickly. Hydration, very important. All right, so this eyeshadow palette is the Lioness Heart palette by DD Signature. Retails for $40. That's not bad. Now the description is quite long, so let me just take some time to read this out to you. Created for those bold enough to rule their own jungle, Lioness Heart features a regal mix of rich mattes, radiant shimmers, and shifty duochromes. We love that word. That roars with pigment and fierce versatility. Dropping just in time for Leo season, this palette honors the strength, confidence, and beauty of the matriarchs. Smoke out the outer corners with the deep tones, then press the shimmers onto your lids with your fingertips for a high-impact gleaming finish. You didn't just receive a palette, you've been entrusted with a crown. Make sure to check out the new Golden Ties palette. Okay, that was a mouthful. Pretty interesting. It does tell you to use the shimmers with your fingers. That's how I always apply my fingers. I just find it has the best payoff. I know some people like to use like a flat type of brush, but I always use my fingers. So it does say use your fingers for the best like payoff. So that's a good tip. This is what the packaging looks like. Soft pink, really nice. Cruelty and vegan free, 12 months expiry date. Again, vegans, you can eat this if you choose to. Again, I don't know why you would. The packaging on the palette is the same as the little unicarton that you get. And let's open her up. Hopefully nothing's broken. Okay, nothing looks to be broken. It does have a mirror. So it's got a little mirror and a little plastic sleeve. Now the shimmers have been covered with the little white foams, which is good because it protects those shimmers. So let me just tip those out. Oh, there's one still stuck in there. Oh, that's pretty. Now I have watched one person play with this palette and they have said that shimmers are very softly pressed. So you have to be very careful when you go into that. The little white foam there just took a little bit of the chunk out of that shimmer. So you can definitely see how softly pressed those shimmers are. But look at how pretty this palette is. That is definitely a palette I will be able to play with a lot. It does have like this dark purple tone right here and some like neutral cool tone browns here and here. Very nice. These shimmer here, oh, I want to play with it so much. It's like a minty green shimmer. That is stunning. And definitely there are some duochromes like this one here has a beautiful shift to it. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but it's very duochrome-y. Very exciting. Do I want to swatch? You know what? We're going to swatch this mint green one because I just need to. Oh, that is so buttery. Oh my God, that is stunning. Look at that. Very, very pretty. Let's just swatch that next to the... Oh, yes. It's more of an eyeshadow topper, but wow, that is stunning. $40 for this palette. This palette alone pays for the box and everything else is free after that. So I'm very excited to play with this. This is a 12 pan eyeshadow palette and the pans are very, very big as well. So you definitely will get a ton of use out of this. I'm not a huge fan of like orange and red tones, but I will try and play with those ones. But yeah, this palette is actually very exciting to receive. I'm very excited to have this and add to my collection. I'm very happy with everything that I received. I can see myself using every single item that I received as well. And I really like that it's all makeup related. I have had other monthly subscription boxes where it's just really heavy on skincare. And I would get the same skincare items all the time. So I ended up having like 6 bottles of the same body moisturizer and the face moisturizer. It was just too much. Every month it was always the same. So I'm really happy that they include a new eyeshadow palette every month and that there is a lot of makeup related items in this box. So very excited about that. Now I'm just going to quickly jump off camera and add everything up, and then I'll come back and tell you the total. So let me just do that. Alright guys, so the total value of everything in this box comes up to $108 US, which is triple the amount that I paid for this box. I did pay $30 for this box, so the fact that this is $108 is great value in my opinion. I'm really excited for next month's box, and I'm really excited to actually try all these items in an upcoming video. But with that guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also leave a comment down below if you've got this box or if you've tried any of the items from these boxes. If you think the value is there in this box, let me know your thoughts down below. But with that guys, I'm gonna leave you, and I will see you in the next one. All my love, bye.